Hello, I'm Bruce Fink with OMRON Automation and Safety. I'm going to discuss the installation and use of redundant power supply system versus a DC UPS uninterruptible power supply system. Both a redundant power supply system and a DC UPS uninterruptible power supply system serve a purpose in an industrial control panel. If the 24-volt DC power supply fails, a UPS does not help, but a redundant power supply continues to operate. However, when the power goes down, a redundant power supply does nothing, but a UPS allows time to take action. Understanding each system will help make a choice as to the best system to use in different applications. The redundant power supply system consists of two similarly sized AC to DC power supplies, installed along with a diode system to prevent feedback to connected power supplies. This system is wired in a way to allow both power supplies to provide DC voltage to the same load. The OMRON redundancy units, S8VK-R10 and the S8VK-R20, contain the diode system and detection circuit to monitor the status of both power supplies. The redundancy unit is designed to properly balance the output load between the two power supplies, effectively using each power supply. The power supplies are correctly sized. This will extend the life of the power supplies by drawing half the load from each power supply. The redundant unit is also in place to properly transfer the complete load to one or the other power supply if one should fail. The OMRON redundancy units have a redundant monitor system that includes a redundancy operating LED, a voltage balance LED, and a signal output for failure of a power supply. The redundancy operating LED will turn on when the input voltage difference is less than 2.4 volts. The LED will turn off if the power supply fails or a connection error causes one of the power supplies not to provide voltage. The voltage balance LED indicates when the voltage difference is 50 millivolts or less. By adjusting the input voltage until the LED is on, the output current of each power supply will be balanced. By balancing the load, the operating life of each power supply should be more than twice when compared to using only one power supply. The DC UPS system consists of an AC to DC power supply, a UPS control unit, and a lead-acid battery. These three parts can help provide power up to 40 amps for 30 minutes, depending on the size of the lead-acid battery. This system will continue to operate when there is a power outage, but may not provide power if one of the three parts fail. The system will operate until the computer can properly save or safely shut down the equipment. The proper sizing of the DC UPS charging unit and the battery size is required and could increase the cost of the complete system. The UPS system will require weekly and monthly maintenance to make sure that the system is operating properly. Just like a monthly test of the battery-operated exit light systems, the UPS system should be tested to make sure the battery is charged and the UPS control unit is properly directing power to the critical circuits. The redundant power supply system is a cost-effective way for industrial applications like food and beverage packaging, material handling, and conveyors to always operate during standard hours of operation. The most automated manufacturing and distribution facility, if the complete plant power goes out, then the operators cannot work. A redundant system helps eliminate any downtime due to component failure. If the system has a critical memory component or must finish a process during a power outage, then a DC UPS system should be used. The UPS system will keep the computers up and running until a proper save operation and safe shutdown mode can be reached. The cost will increase with the amount of equipment required for powering the UPS battery system. The two systems, redundant power supplies and DC UPS, do not offer a solution to the same industrial manufacturing concern. Carefully choosing the correct solution can help keep the manufacturing up and running and save money at the same time.